rally that's very adorable over the last few days, a little baby rally, and now it's time to go ahead and let us short because we are going down, 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 down.
Is that a
It's over,
song?
folks. It's over.
Sure looks
20% down. All right, we're going down. If today we don't get to 23,960, then I quit. I just quit, and I'm going to go to India. I'm going to become the next Sorcerer Supreme and just start a new life. All right,
Wait,
that's
if Sorcerer Supreme is a possibility for you, I think you should do that.
Is the family coming with you, though?
No, they hold you back.
No. Leave them behind.
How are you supposed to achieve nirvana with your kids and your wife? No, thank you. No, thank you.
All right, yeah, that checks out.
You must release your burdens.
What's up, Trey? Good to see you in the chat.
Yep.
All right, Tom, what's the macro, man? What in the heck is happening? Why do we keep bumping up against resistance? Why have we been in this choppy zone for, over a week now, and an even larger choppier zone for 127 trading days now on the daily chart?
That's right. Yeah. So what we're seeing here.
Also explain why did I overtrade last night and lose one of my prop accounts. So go ahead. Just go ahead and explain.
Peter, that's so embarrassing.
$100.
Peter, anyone who loses the prop account can't be on the show anymore. I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to let you go. It was nice to have you. Guys, the whole story of what we've been seeing so far is what's going on in the option space. Ken Carson talked about this a couple of months ago, and he told us what we should expect to see, and that is a top-in pattern for markets. I know we don't want to hear it, we don't want to see it, but this is a topping pattern, folks. And we're beginning that pullback down to to 20,700. What kind of drawdown are we looking for? Yeah. I'm looking for at least 20,700. That's what I'm expecting the drawdown to be. Now, overall, that would still put us in a long-term uptrend like we had for markets. But I don't see in the option space, what we're seeing is that the call options are not getting bid. We're not getting this bid in this because you need the call options on the market to continue increasing in value so that there's this momentum to the upside. But we don't have that. We're actually getting more of the momentum to the downside, and then as people are positioning for, and this is why you have these top-in patterns, as people are positioning for downside risk that does not materialize in the time frame that they're expecting, they burn through their hedging, their desires to hedge, or the capital they have to hedge, and then once that's all burnt out, that's where you get the drop. It's sort of like you can't get the drop until if everyone's prepared for it. And as people get comfortable with what's going on geopolitically, as people get comfortable with it, then we can see the bottom drop out. But I am not eager for that to happen. Well, I want to be right in predictions, but I'd rather the market go up. But it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing that.
No.
We'll see what happens.
Well, maybe let's maybe do a little 2-hour analysis here and see what we're agreeing on and not agreeing on. If I go full screen on this, nope, that's not what I mean. Nope, that's not what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this off to the side a little bit and turn that off. So as I'm looking at it, last night was kind of a deciding factor on what was happening with the 25,100 level. I thought for a second there we might be breaking out to come back up here to test 25,464. I was able to take a short in the opposite direction and hit max profit on one of my accounts in the overnight. So that was good news. But now we're coming back and retesting 25K. Now, this is kind of the deciding band. I've got this marked as S1, but this could very easily turn into R1 if we break below a lot of these anchored VWAPs. I would say specifically one of my anchored VWAPs that dates back a little bit further here, right to this resistance line, which is technically R2 here on my chart. We've got some support levels potentially here, and I do see in the morning on Bookmap, we've got some buyers around that zone as well. Specifically 962, there's about 200 NQ contracts resting right there. but that doesn't really tell us the whole story yet. I think we need to confirm this band first. And if we break it, then it's short city all the way down to 24.6. If we find support here, then we could actually rally as high as 25.4, maybe back up and we hang out in this range here. So I think the open here, and right from the get-go, we're seeing a surge of buying activity on the first minute candle. But this is the test band. That's my main point here.
Right. I have that as a...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
25.4, you mean 25,400?
25,400. Yep. All the way up here.
Okay.
That would be the next resistance line to test through this whole range here. So if this was the bottom where we tested 24,400, and this is a continuation of this uptrend, and the markets are going to continue to rally, then the next line to test here is 25,400.
So that, Peter, would coincide with our 2-hour level here at 25,422. You remember I was saying yesterday that this is as high as I would expect it to get to, like the peak above here, like we saw a peak above here. Oh no, you can't see my lines anymore. And then we can get a fall down. But you saw last night how we did hit the previous VWAP close here at 25.77. But we still have this 24,933 level to get to down here. So I'm expecting to hit this in the morning and then rise up. So how we interact with all this will matter. Like, do we rise up and then fall, or do we fall and then rise up is the issue. We do have some support here. The weekly support, the VWAP's a little bit lower down. So, for the whole big drawdown to 23,940, or 960, there's we have to wait to see what happens, if any trend happens or if any event happens. But the levels that Michael just pointed out are the same sort of levels that we're seeing here, which is why I'm not eager to jump into any trade here at the 9:30 open, which we're in right now.
Yep, one candle closed, looking like it's above VWAP here. As usual, I tend to wait about 6 minutes before I even try to think about putting on a trade. Volatility is triggering pretty high right at the open as well. This first opening candle was almost 74 points. So if you captured that long, good for you. That was a hell of a surge.
Well, while that surge happens, and to prevent me from over trading, I want to welcome everyone to Price Action Live at Traders Pulse for Thursday, March 5th, 2026. I'm one of your traders, Tom Sacred Prophet Hartman, alongside Mike, the trader of Azkaban, Christensen, who doesn't understand that reference because he only saw Harry Potter when he was 13 years old and should watch it every year like everybody else.
Co-founder, The Prisoner of Azkaban.
Co-founder and CSO of Traders Pulse, and Peter Gatacan Hartman, part of the Traders Pulse marketing crew. Up to 4 days a week at Price Action Live, we trade in front of you using the advanced trade execution engine known as Traders Pulse, the epic software that upgrades your trading. So whether trading stocks, futures, options, or crypto, Traders Pulse has got you covered. Today's stream is brought to you by BluSky, the best-in-class prop firm that offers same-day activation, daily payouts, and no max restrictions. Visit BluSky.pro and sign up for your first prop firm account today and trade futures like never before. Use coupon code WELCOME26 to get 50% off your launch plan account for first-time subscribers. Peter, how did it feel to lose yet another prop firm account yesterday?
Look, it was a calculated risk. I put it out on the field. I knew what I had to do. And, it was
Gave it 110%.
Give it 110%. Well, my account, here's my thing. Tom, check out Telegram. I sent you a message. My issue was that I had this account. It was going to run out in 3 days, so on the 7th, and I wasn't going to renew it. And I needed to reach max profit in it. If I waited until tomorrow, I'd have to have 2 perfect days. So I just knew the account was going to be dead for me, and so I just decided to go for it. So it wasn't. It's not like I went on tilt or anything like that. And I had an idea that it was going to go down, but that was it. How do I feel about it? I feel good about it. I mean, look, I've listened to enough of the Alphas interviews. I've watched you folks enough to know that losing is actually part of the process. And I never expected to come out of the gate and hold everything and be some big winner. I'm here to learn, and I did learn from those trades. So honestly, I feel like a winner. Participation award.
Good attitude. You'll take that and that lesson and go to the next one, right?
That's right.
If you buy 3 additional accounts, you'll probably find that chaining those together makes you behave more responsibly, and that you'll trade better. So maybe get 3 to 5 new accounts, and do that.
My stats have indicated that there's a positive correlation between the number of accounts I have and how much of a degenerate I am. So I don't know. It just depends. It just depends on the person.
So can they give you half accounts? If they're able to give you half accounts, to really kill it.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, for half price as well.
All right, what's going on with the dollar? Look at the dollar. All right, dollar's going up a bit. We had a green day yesterday for the dollar.
Up from 97 as well. Nice to see it kind of coming out of the 90s territory. If we can get back into 100, that'd be great.
Right. And for Bitcoin, I'm looking to short that at 74,171. It just tipped that yesterday, but not enough. So if we get a rise today, I guess we get a rise today and then a flush out later on today.
Trey and Peter, oh no, don't worry about me, folks. I promise to lose way more accounts. All right. I promise. That's going to happen. So be here for the show. It's going to be fun to watch. Look, I'm following behind you folks. You know how it was for you, and you're going to watch Peter do it. But what I'm not going to do is beat myself up. I don't have that tendency.
Smart plan. And as we learned from Steenbarger, there's a lot to the positive psychology side of things when it comes to trading.
100%. 100%. What he said about self-talk. Wait,
and avoiding it while you're trading?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I was like a huge slap in the face. I was like, that guy gave a lot of slaps in the face. I was like, dang. He's like, do you want your... Wait, I don't know if the clip went out, so I don't want to say it.
no early releases here. Yeah, we got a great interview that's going to go live soon.
It's really good. Yeah. Full interview will be live on Friday. Clips have already started going out. There was one yesterday at noon. There'll be another one today at noon. And then the full thing. You got to watch it.
Absolutely.
I started reading his spirituality
on his blog.
Put out on blog, yeah. I actually had OpenClaw compile it into an ebook for me
and summarize it.
Summarize it.
Can you do the Claude Cliff Notes?
No. But it was completely different than I expected. It was very interesting. Considering his other books, this one really seems like a new light for him.
Trey says, I hit max drawdown last night, so I have to set out the rest of the day. $70 away from payout too.
Totally can't tell you how often that has happened. I'm like $100 away from a payout, and all of a sudden I have $1,000 loss. Right. Sorry to hear that, man.
You had the wine ready to celebrate, but alas, no payout. I always remember that when I was younger, and I thought I wanted to like run track or anything like that, and the coach at the time was saying, you got to run past the finish line, Tom. Right. You keep slowing down before the finish line. Because I'm done. I'm done. 10% before I'm at the end of the race, I'm done this race. I'm finished. I got no more heart left inside. It's like, you're always going to lose. So I said, okay, well, then I quit track. But I have to make sure I take that same idea and bring it here. And only when I have the payout in my account should I celebrate.
Well, that's why I brought up the whole car thing. Remember, I heard the stat years ago, and it's completely changed my driving. Most accidents happen 5 miles away from your home. There's something about approaching your destination. Your mind starts thinking about the next steps, and then you stop paying attention to driving, and then you get into accidents. 52% of accidents happen 5 miles away from your house. 75% of them happen 10 to 15 miles away from your house as you're heading towards your destination.
So size down to 1 micro for the last, $500
that's right.
left. Yeah, to your target. Basically, that's take it as careful as possible. I'm just going to drive with my airbags deployed.
That's hilarious.
All right. Well, it looks like that's it. We're not going up anymore. The top is in for the day. Place your shorts. We're headed down. when we're between the overnight VWAP and the session VWAP, I always find that to be the worst place to trade.
Trey asks, do you guys have a weekly profit target? I'm thinking of trying it.
Anywhere between 500 and 1,000. That's consistent. I want to. I've seen several of the people that I've interviewed put up $100 to $200 days and get consistent payouts. It doesn't have to be a huge number.
Right. Well, that's what Trevor does, right? He just aims for $200 a day.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just to hit the minimum for the firm. And once you get to a live account with many of these firms, it's $250 daily minimums to get the next payout. With BluSky, for example, it's $250 and you can request another daily payout.
Oh, with Top Step, it's 5 days of any profit, so you can make a penny profit. But it turns out they say that I could lose an account on 1 penny just as well as 250. Doesn't matter what profit target it is. Turns out just being profitable is the hurdle.
What's this push below VWAP here?
I'm telling you guys, we're gonna go down. It's over.
And we're right in between S1, R1. That was a hell of a surge at the open.
It's a fake out. It needed to go grab that 2-hour level at 25,104.
I don't like fake outs. It's not fair.
Oh, now that oh no, I guess we don't have time for that. Because I'm seeing all these people making like small little movies with C-Dance and all these AI tools, whatever. I was like, oh, maybe I should make my own TV show, my own movie. I've always wanted a live version, like a live action version of South Park. But that's like so I was like, oh, maybe I could make one of those, or Calvin and Hobbes. I wanted to do a live action Calvin and Hobbes, or like an animated Calvin and Hobbes. That would be my dream. And I wonder if you guys start making content for yourself as opposed to just coding apps.
Nope, just coding apps.
I see.
But that's all I've ever wanted to do since I was a teenager, is just code apps. So now I'm just making more of them.
Hey, what's this bounce? Hey, no.
The classic VWAP bounce, Mikey's favorite entry model. Here it is.
That's right. But we're below. No, we're not actually below it.
No, we're above session VWAP. Yeah, we just
and up. also overnight VWAP we're above. So we're about to get a Mustang Cross if that happens. Oh my God!
We keep coming back to check POC, which is at 25,097. So this could be a loss for the day, which I'm ready to handle emotionally. And I'm not thinking about my self-talk right now, for what it's worth. I'm in the zone, just trading the candles.
I don't know how I could not self-talk. If there's one person I like hearing, it's my own voice.
My voice is so mean. You dumb mother.
I sit around listening in order for me to be the most productive. My wife finds this absolutely horrendous. I have to sit down and listen to sad music all day long. The sadder I am, the more depressed I am, the better I work. So sometimes I'm on the verge of tears as I'm writing.
Oh my God.
Whatever. She's like, what are you doing? It's the only thing. Because if I hear like happy music, whatever, I just want to get up and dance and I'm just too distracted. I'm thinking about all the happy times. But when I'm sad, I think about all the regrets, all the past girlfriends I have to prove wrong, all the times that I have to tell my mother that I'm better than I just have to keep pushing.
Tom, that's not the way to live life.
it's blame my mother. That's how she programmed me. I'm sure.
I feel like there's some merit to that, especially if you think about it from an artist's perspective.
Right.
Great art comes from challenging feelings, and most people would say, well, that sounds really depressing, and sometimes to create a masterpiece, you got to cut your ear off. What do you want?
That's right. You're right. I am great. Did you hear that, Peter? That's what I heard.
I'm still looking for your masterpiece, though, Tom.
Yeah, that's right. Where's that?
Well, you should have seen my trading in 2022. That was pretty nice.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I don't like this open. This is messing around VWAP in ways that makes me frustrated.
You got to give in to the short that's inevitably about to happen. We're about to have a Six Sigma event.
I only do 2 Sigma events.
Stop it all.
Okay, just got stopped out there.
Bang.
I tried to
All right,
short it. I got stopped out.
You got stopped out? Where'd you short it from? There's no level here.
VWAP.
Did you hit when it hit the overnight VWAP?
Well, I mean, 2581, something, 2574, something around there.
Oh, really? And got stopped out. Oh, because of that wick on the
Yeah,
942.
It's really wicking. So
Yeah.
I think I have to just wait. Trey is asking, do you guys use LinkedIn to promote traders posts? If so, is there more traction there or on X?
Definitely more X. We have a specific strategy for X that seems to be working. We're in touch with their ad team there as well for our remarketing efforts. LinkedIn hasn't really been a great place, but also it's kind of an ignored place for us. We haven't really spent much time there. There's probably more we could do.
Yeah, I feel the same way about TikTok.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more we can do on TikTok versus LinkedIn. I've always seen LinkedIn as a great B2B resource, but not necessarily B2C from a marketing perspective.
We should switch all of Price Action Live to those get ready with me videos where we're putting on lipstick and combing our hairs and talking about our trades, and then we'll get a lot more. Mike, you can do a thirst trap. You were in a band. You can do it.
I wouldn't describe myself as a thirst trap. And besides, I don't think thirst traps work on women. It's only 40-year-old men that
No, I think it works on women.
No,
too.
It does work on women. Absolutely.
I mean, they're not thirsty, but they're like, you know.
See
inspired.
there. Peter correctly said it. You got to be thirsty. I got to know what it's like to be a thirsty person.
I'm gonna start an Instagram where I sell yoga pants. So get ready to see my gams.
That sounds gross.
It does.
Yeah, but you're talking about it, you know. That's
Oh, come on. It's one of those days.
Yep.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
All right. So it's going to be a fake out bounce. Now we get a confirmed close above. Let's try this again.
Okay, Peter, go long now. Don't even think about it. Peter, just go long.
Go long.
Just do it.
I'm pushing
just
it.
do it. Yeah.
Do it.
It's already happening. I'm already behind.
I pressed it. I'm in, baby. I'm
YOLO.
in. Pull up my screen if you want to see it, Tom.
I'm going for it. It's a little early. I didn't get a full confirmed close. We're just breaching VWAP, but I see the momentum. So,
yeah, baby, come on.
You're in profit, Peter. Just take it and be done with it. Take it and be happy with the day.
That's my instinct, but you gotta let your winners ride, right?
That's right.
That's right.
So I have.
And if you could add,
go ahead, Tom.
If you could add into it later, then you should add into it now, Peter. Right?
You're right.
The earlier the better.
How do I add in? What button do I have to push to add in? I do.
You go again. +10 and then buy.
I'm going in. Oh no! No! Come on! I know I moved my stop to $5, but don't you dare!
All right.
What is going on? Are we going to pull back? Oh yes! Keep going.
Going to the 15-minute level at 25,159. You're going up. It's our moment. Did you guys watch K-pop Demon Hunters, or was it just me?
In the background. It was good.
I never watched it. I don't even know.
It's one of the. I think it's the top grossing movie on Netflix. It's better than it had any right to be. But then I left K-pop, so I love K-pop and anime, so they got me.
Those bastards.
That's right. Just like Sailor Moon did when I was younger. And all my friends made fun of me. Why are you making Sailor Moon mangas and fan fiction? Because I love Sailor Moon. You're never going to get a girlfriend, Tom. I have 5 girlfriends in my books right now. Okay.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to get stopped out.
Stopped out?
There it
How
is.
tight was your stop?
Hooray! You did it, Peter. Hooray!
I put it to break
You
even.
did it.
I put it to break even.
Oh, Trey has a daughter.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. My daughter loves K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah,
Oh.
I wouldn't. That's not surprising. It's really good.
All right, Tom. Long
unique.
and short.
Long.
Order
Swing
filled.
in.
Order filled. Why do I have an order
Let's
filled?
get the sun out of my eyes here. Oh, give me a break.
All right,
Here we
there
are
it
again.
goes. Went down.
Ridiculous, Peter. I can't believe you went long there.
All right. Guys and gals in the chat, what should I do? Long or short? I'm going to push the button. Whatever you say, I'm going to push that button. Let's go.
No, you can do that.
Red or
You're gonna
green?
lose your account, Peter. You're gonna lose your account.
Ah, come on. Let's do it.
Little.
Oh, I should have been in there.
I told you long, but now it's too late.
No, it's too late. I'm waiting
It's
for
too late.
somebody to say it in the chat. Come on, say it in the chat, and I'll push the button. If you say it in the chat, I'll push.
Good to go. Good to
the
go.
button.
All right.
All right, Peter. You wanna trade on lagging chat data?
Yeah, baby.
Fantastic.
Look, it's not going to do any worse than me. I'm down $676. Let's do it.
That's it.
That's it. But I do think we have a short bias.
Yeah, it's a short bias, but we're above VWAP, so we're
Oh,
too
so-
close to VWAP and above it, so it can go either way. Wait, I didn't check options today. What is it doing?
Okay, so I want to talk about some risk features that I'm building into CommandPad while this trade goes in my favor.
Let's hear it.
All right, so I'm working on what we're going to call risk management sessions. And part of the way this will work is you'll give it a name and a start time and an end time and the days that you want this to be active and which of your strategies you want to apply this to. And then within that session, you define what the max signals can be. So let's say I want to restrict my trading within the 9:30 or even the 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. window. And it is based on your time zone. So you'll have to, I'm going to put in some notices here so you can tell which time zone this is even referring to. But the idea is, let's say for me in Denver at 7:30, when the market opens, I only want to trade 3 times. So this restricts it to 3 entry signals. And then I can also set up a loop timer that every 15 minutes is checking in to make sure, are you trading according to your plan? Does this fit your daily risk limit? Things like that to try to disrupt that process of potentially going on tilt, right?
How is it checking it in? It's like a notification, or what's that?
Yeah, I don't have the design to show you guys yet, but it's going to pop up on the command pad and just check in with you, and you have to answer the question. If you dismiss the panel, then at the end of the day, your report card is going to come back and tell you how many times you dismissed the panel. So there's a check-in process, and if you don't engage in it, it's going to count against you, right? The other thing I want to do is let you define all of the symbols you want to trade within the session, just starting with the root symbol. So like MES, MNQ, NQ, and you can set some rules for that, saying don't allow me to trade more than X number of contracts, or don't allow me to trade more than X amount of risk. So you might say, like, I want to trade 1 contract, but I'm going to set the stop loss 1,000 points away. Well, that's too much risk, right? That would be a $2,000 risk. So you can define the risk you want to allow and prevent CommandPad from sending the trade if it goes beyond that criteria, that risk criteria. So the idea is to kind of, once again, disrupt the button clicking process. And I have a few more ideas I want to explore there, but I just wanted to get some feedback from you guys on what other ways you would want a professional keypad like this to help you with your risk management process.
So I was thinking I would love it because I like when there's randomness to it, where at some point it if it could check, I don't know, if it could see that I had 3 bad trades in a row, that it automatically switches me to a practice account, but I don't see it.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, that's interesting. Certainly maybe doable, but I think the one hang up here is that this is not actually connected to Traders Post except for the webhooks. And so that means we don't know whether the signal you sent was a profitable trade or not. We don't have your trade history in here. So as a result, we can only see what's going out the door. And that's the one thing I'm trying to control for right now.
Then I would want a button that's I press it and instantly switch to my practice account.
Yeah.
And that way I'm just like, I'm in it and then I could keep trading or whatever. But if I
Sure.
have to go and choose it and all that, I find it to be, I'm not going to do it.
What if there was a hotkey for switching to a specific strategy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, absolutely.
I think we might be able to pull that off. Or it's just a button that you can set up as a function button here. And I agree. I've been doing the same thing where if I'm feeling squirrely and I want the feeling of putting on 30 micros right now, that I can just go switch to my demo account and go crazy.
Peter, we're about to have a Mustang cross here on the charts.
So are we going from red to green or green to red?
I mean, I don't like trading this. There's too many convergences of too many moving averages.
I'm not going to trade now.
But we're going from red to green. And so if that actually completes over the next couple of candles, we can see a massive run up today. Because when the session VWAP crosses the overnight VWAP, often, not always, it's a big bullish move or a bearish move, depending on what direction it goes to. All right, I love those features, Mike, on the on there, especially notifications. I wonder if, because you're saying I could dismiss it, could we have a setting where I can't dismiss it?
Sure. Yeah. I think we can make that to where you have the response is required. And then you can define all of the questions. You can see here, there's a whole, add a question, give it a label. And I do have the required checkbox here. So if you don't answer the question, it'll come back and give you a red error saying, hey, you need to complete this. If you don't make it required, then certainly you can just hit confirm. And that's going to reset the loop timer, and it's going to check back in after X number of minutes, whatever you set it to.
I know ultimately I'm going to need a thing where it posts on my Twitter to say I failed. No. Like, I'm ultimately going to need that, where it blasts on all my socials, or at least on Twitter. Okay. Tom broke all his rules.
Can't you set that up with just traders posts?
Well, no, we can't post on X.
No, you set up a trigger. I mean, I guess there's definitely a way to do it, but what's the best?
Well, my rules would be in here. And I just love the idea that I can't prevent it and it posts online. I mean, that to me would just be aces.
But you get access to your trades in traders posts. You can even export them, right?
I know, but I won't manually do it. I need a system that will, come hell or high water, it's sending out that signal and it's going to tell everyone on my account what I did, that I was a bad person.
You want the public flogging and shaming. I understand.
I need shaming. Yes. Absolutely.
So I think the report card might be something we could automatically post to Twitter. So at the end of the session, the session that you've defined, let's say I set an hour and a half long session from the open, we could make it to where it tweets your report card. How many times did you trade according to your plan? How many times did you deviate? How many times did you ignore the risk rules? Things like that. We could probably do something like that. Yeah. I don't know how far I want to go with it, other than like right now I'm just trying to make this more of a preventative tool. I built the entry and exit criteria so that if I try to just go long and just hit buy buttons, I can't go anywhere until I've told it why I'm entering this trade, right? Mm-hmm. And the only thing I'm allowed to do is cancel and exit my orders without any type of prompt. But then even with the exit criteria, if I try to hit exit without telling it what kind of exit reason I'm using, then it also yells at me. So I do want this tool to be something that offers itself as a built-in risk manager. It's like if you're working at a real proprietary trading firm, there's a risk manager who's monitoring your trades, and he's going to call you on the phone when you start doing stupid stuff. That's what this is supposed to do.
Got it. I just love how it requires reasonableness. You have to be a reasonable person and use the tools. So I totally understand that. But when I'm on tilt, I'm Mr. Hyde. I'm ready to flip tables and lie to anybody. So I love this.
You're going to want to listen to Brett.
Yeah. No, I think I'm not going to listen to the interview. It sounds too reasonable for me to listen to.
Especially when Mike asked him, like, how people
spoilers.
No, I won't say
Okay.
it. But when he asked him how people deal with tilt, I did not I did not expect the answer that he came out with. It was pretty
It's gonna be good. Yeah, you guys gotta watch the interview when it comes out. He had some really interesting comments on psychology I was not expecting, and he had some comments around AI agentic workflows that I was not expecting.
Mhm.
Oh, AI. Well, you got me intrigued now.
Hey, now you
Yeah.
gotta watch the interview.
Yeah, you gotta watch
Yeah.
it.
But I'm just gonna have AI watch it and filter it just for those seconds. You're not gonna get me. You thought you were gonna get me. You're not gonna get
No,
me.
we're gonna get you. I promise.
Chase
All
says,
right,
Peter,
great.
I'm working on an automated strategy for you right now. Oh, sweet. Going to do some testing and then I'll send it your way. Well,
Nice.
yeah, please do.
Okay, going back to the higher time frame analysis, we have now broken through the R1 zone that I was paying attention to. Let's move this off to the side. So now R1 becomes S1, and we shoot for 25,400 now.
That's right.
This is good
Then
news.
we fall dramatically.
Then we just sharp drawdown, just like this move right here, like 1,700 points. But it'll be immediate too. It'll be less than a minute.
Oh boy.
See, you say that, but we're in Trump's America right now. Don't you feel in your heart that anything is possible?
Only if I set my mind to it. That's what my mom taught me, right? Anything is possible. All right. I like moving my support lines up. This means my portfolio is happier now. So let's keep going.
So Peter's down an ungodly amount today. How are you doing today, Mike?
$676. Yeah, it's pretty
That's
good.
what I said, ungodly amount. Yeah.
Back on track. I'm still recovering from some overnight trades here, but overall, this account is only down $100. I had already hit max profit last night on a couple of these accounts. Let me refresh here on that latest trade that I just took profit on.
Hooray!
Yay!
Yay, hooray!
Don't listen to the demo account. That's just me screwing around. But plus 600 on one account, minus 167 on the other. So plenty of room to keep going.
Sweet.
Nice.
And I only need 4 more $600 trading days on that first account to receive a payout.
Good. Tom, how long before you get your payout?
Oh, some of us have different payout. Can you what is a payout really?
What even is payout? What do you define payout? This sounds like Jordan Peterson, where everything has to be defined. Define payout. Maybe in my mind, the act of trading is a payout. Okay,
That's
exactly.
right.
I've paid out, if that matters. So there's my payout.
That's funny.
I've restricted myself from trading for the last week. I was like, because I was really just doing all this in order to gain knowledge, in order to make my tools better. And it's just been, night times has been about make these tools as good as they can be. And I'm sort of not ready to release all the my goal in all this is to make automated strategies that do this for me. I mean, we're on Traders Post, that's what I want. The manual trading is for me, I'm horrible for myself. I will not. I see the rules on my chart. I see it. If it's a great trade, great setup, I talk myself out of it. And if it's not, I talk myself into it. So that's not going to work. And I know I'm not going to be able to clear that. So I want to make this an automated strategy. So that's what the next couple of weeks will be all about.
I'm the cloth, you're here, and he says, I'm late. We will forgive you, but as a penance, you're going to have to like the video, all right?
That's right.
That's right.
Likes are always required.
That's right. Hey, I forgot to like the video. My goodness.
Well,
all right. Mike doesn't say it feels like anymore, so we can't count that. He doesn't say it feels like, doesn't say it looks like.
I did earlier. I definitely
you did?
Yeah, we have at least 1 or 2 counters up. I'm self-reporting.
Did you see my chat message to you, Tom? Telegram?
I did. Sorry, I switched to the different one. All right, Peter. So what will it take for you to put on 5 minis right now?
I'll do it right now. All you have to do is tell me to do it, and I'll do it. 5? No, 5 is too much though.
5 minis. That's like the max with most of the firms. Most of them are.
Yeah, exactly. Minis. Yeah, max. Whatever is the max amount.
Minis. No, I trade micros. I'll do 5 micros.
Good man. Stick with the micros.
I don't think I'll ever do a mini.
And then occasionally, just trade like 30 or 40 micros, and it's basically the same thing.
Like a real man, Peter.
Like a real man. I put my boots on.
What do you lift? What do you lift, man? Alrighty. Well, we're going to be wrapping up real soon, but the top comment for me today is, of course, the promise of Trey's automated strategy, which he said he's only given to Peter.
Thank you.
When he's really required to give it to me too.
No, he said it right.
Wait a minute. Maybe you said it to me and then I shared with Peter. But that's probably the best way, the easiest way of doing that.
Don't want your stank on it, Tom. Okay, this is for the good guys. All right, it's for the good guys, not for the Lex Luthors of the world.
Okay, Lex Luthor is the good guy. What are you talking about?
See, that's why you don't get the strategy.
He's fighting against illegal aliens. Okay, that's what we're all supposed to be doing.
Lex Luthor.
Superman is not human. Just because he looks like us doesn't mean he's like us. Okay,
it's a fair point. He is an alien after all.
Yeah. And he doesn't pay taxes. He doesn't pay taxes. Just so you know, Superman doesn't pay taxes. Just so you know. That's ridiculous. Canon. That's canon.
He does pay taxes. He's a farmer.
He works at a newspaper, dude. Of course he pays taxes.
Yeah.
With a false identity. That's fraud. Okay.
That's how illegal aliens pay taxes. Hello.
That's true. That's right. Hey, you know what? If he's doing that, then I'll take it. I'll take it. He's not paying property tax on Fortress of Solitude. Boom, gotcha. He's not paying property taxes.
Tom, he says, you too, Tom. Trey, don't do that. Don't you remember? Tom likes it to hurt. He likes to feel sad. He doesn't want good things coming his way. That's who he is. Okay.
Whoa. That is true, but let's not repeat it too often. Okay, let's not repeat it. All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping up here today. We're going to be here later on for Blueprint at 3 p.m. I think we're going to be doing a volume footprint, the new series of PineScript stuff that we have available. I love to play with those. Also, I've upgraded PineScript agents to now have a PineScript MCP server. That's right. We're going to have an MCP server, so it's going to keep up to date. You're going to have far more efficient tools. The MCP server can be used in other tools as well. It's going to keep up to date with the new releases. So whenever TradingView has new releases and new modifications to their code, it'll update automatically and all formatted in the best way possible. And I'm thinking we have to eventually get a better interface for a PineScript agent so you can use it outside of Cloud Code, but that'll be something for a different day. If you want to come back for more trading, come back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because tomorrow can pretty much guarantee we're going to have a 6 Sigma event as we flush down to the lowest levels you've ever seen. If you're bearish, you ain't bearish enough. So we'll be here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join us as you always do. Anything else you guys want to say before we say goodbye to everyone?
I don't think so. Happy trading, everybody, and we'll keep you posted on new product updates very soon. I think Command Pad, close. For those of you on the wait list, I'm sorry for the wait. I want to bake in a few more features before we push this out and get your feedback on it.
Let him cook.
Never apologize. I learned that from my children. Never apologize. All right. Happy trading, folks. Bye.
All right, guys.